Okay, class. So I will be cutting the lessons to different videos so that we have shorter videos and we can compartmentalize them. No? So the first one I'd like to do, what we're talking about today, is web media. How do we embed media into our websites? No? So we already did the images. Now we want to talk about audio, video, and Google Maps. No? So very first thing I'd like to talk about is embedding audio, and the tag we use is the audio tag. It's like this, opening and closing, and then we need to tell, just like the images, we need to tell the browser where to look for the file. So the path, no? So we start with source, and then src equals the path, no? And the type. So those are two things we need to put, okay? So what I'd like us to do is in our, this is my root folder of the website I'm playing with right now. Um, I have my CSS folder, I have an images folder, and I created a media folder where I'm putting my files. No? And so this is the MP3 that I'd like to play. Just copy that so that it's easy for me. I don't type it. Okay, so that's the one I'd like to play. Okay, so so our source will be media because it's inside the media folder, and then the name of the file. No, and we have three types. Basically, one is audio MPEG, audio wave, and then audio OGG. So it depends on the extension. Okay, so um, if we do this alone, the audio will be embedded in our website, but visitors won't be able to play it. So we need to add controls. Okay, by adding controls, it's going to get the visitor make the control panel visible to the visitor so they can play it. There was a time when we used to be able to do autoplay, and then people would take out the controls, no, the developers would take out the controls, and so music would start to play, and visitors didn't know how to turn it off, no. So now browsers don't allow any more autoplay. So so don't try to do autoplay because it will not work. So okay, um, I have a skeleton of a sample HTML, and we'll play with this. Okay, and so I will now put audio. I'll embed the audio, and I say controls and close it. Some of you are not closing your tags, just close it right away. Excuse me. And we have now the source. Media, oops, media, and there. Close that, and the type is audio, yeah, slash mpeg, and close it. Okay, if I save that, this is the this is the page, and I refresh it. There it is. Okay, you can adjust the sound. You can use the scrubber. You can adjust the playback speed. Okay, and you can mute it. Okay, so all the controls are there for your visitor. Now you might be asking, sir, can I use CSS to play with the colors, etc.? Oh, yes, you can. So on our on Big Sky, in the resources, there's a link to this website. It's it shows you all the pseudo what do they call it? The pseudo element selectors, no? So all of these ones there. So you can, for example, this one, you can target the panel, you can target the mute button, you can target the play button. No, it's everything's there. Even the main, no, the main says that you can target the audio player itself. No, so let's try to do that, and let's play with this. Um, So I will target this one, the source. I would like to use an ID so I can target it alone. And I'm going to use the name of the song, playing the song. I will say hashtag uh, sing song. Okay, and maybe I'll say the width is going to be let's say 700 pixels. Make 500, 500. Okay, let's see. Okay, and let's refresh that, and there it is. It's 500. I'm gonna change the color. Sige, let's look for that one. Controls panel there. I'm gonna get this one, controls panel, and I'm going now. I'm going to target that one, and then I just get a background color of let's try teal, like that. Let's see what happens to that. There it is. Okay, and maybe we want to change the colors of the content. No, so let's look for it here. Mute button and play button. Okay, I will copy that. We'll do it both. So I will just put a comma in between. That means to say that both of them are gonna be what do you call this? Both of them are gonna be targeted, and we can say now that the background color would be white. Okay, let's see, and there it is. And we don't like that; it's too boxy, no? So let's round it out, no? So we learned this before. Border radius, and then we make it round 50%. Okay, see this. Maybe we want to hover. Maybe we want to change it when it hovers, no? So I'll get the whole thing again. This time I'm gonna use the hover here. When I hover on this, and when I hover on this, I want the background color to change something like that. Take this one. I don't need to change this. Maybe we'll make it orange. Yeah, there. Save that one and refresh. And then when you hover over it, you know, just maybe we want to change the color of this one. Let's look for that one here. Current time here. Current time and time remaining. Okay, let's copy that one, and I just make the color white, right? And use that one. So comma again, because we're doing the same thing. I'll just say color be white. Okay, there you go. And then refresh that one, and there it is. Right? So you have control of all of the elements. I'm not gonna finish everything, no, but you can control all the elements, no, using the styles, the pseudo element, no. Okay, so that's for our audio. Let's try a video naman this time. Okay, so let's go to embedding video. Embedding video, basically it's almost the same. It's video, and then we have width and height, but I would prefer that we use CSS, no? This is the HTML way of doing it. We have the source again, and the path and the type, no? And we have two types: video MP4 and then video OGG. Okay, and again we have our controls. Okay, this time there are a couple of things that you can do. Loop the audio, you can loop also, by the way. And then we have mute. Okay, and then we have autoplay. Now, if you want to use the autoplay, it will not work unless you have it on mute. So autoplay has to be used with mute. Otherwise, it will not autoplay. Okay, so let's try that one. Okay, let's do this. My file. Where's my file? Here, called Rotating Earth. So that there you go. So I'll put let's see, video controls. Okay, video. Then I will my source rc equals again inside the media folder and then that one, the type is going to be video MP4. Just check if that's correct. Video MP4, correct. Okay. So controls, we have everything. Okay, let's try that one. So here I should get that. There it is. Okay. I can also set the what do you call this, the width of this. Set the width. I will give it an ID. I'll call it rotate Earth. Just make it one word. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Okay. Then here, hashtag rotating Earth, and then we give the width. We give it a width of maybe 500 pixels also. Maybe let's make it smaller, no? 300 pixels. Okay. So refresh. There it is. Will follow. There. Okay. So everything again is there. Okay. The last thing that I want to do for this video is to embed Google Maps. Okay, so for Google Maps, I would like us to use. I'm gonna jump here. No? We're going to use this is Google Map, embedding Google Maps. I'd like us to use this one, mapembed.org. Basically, what it does is you type in, an address. You set the zoom, the width, the height, and then just click on get HTML code. No, it'll give you something like this. You just copy and paste it. Okay, and then that's what it is. No, so very simple, basically. So let's try it. Let's say, for example, I wanna do College of St. Benilde, and we'll use our DAC. There, perfect. That's the one. Okay. Standard. There are many views: satellite view, hybrid, terrain. I just look in the standard. Maybe I want to zoom in a little bit. Maybe let's try. I think that's good. 17 is good. Want to go even closer? Okay. You know what? 17. I want to make it responsive, no, so that whatever happens, it will follow, no, what I want with the CSS. Okay, and that's all it is. That's all I need, no. Generate embed code. There you go. Copy the code, and all you have to do is just paste it on your here, no. So I'll paste it here. Okay, now it's medyo a little gulo, no. Let me show you what it looks like, no. Here. There, it's the whole page. Ginawa niyang 100. No, so because we can understand CSS, we can play with this. Now, first of all, I'd like to take out the link somewhere down there. Where it is. I saw it here. There's this link there, the A, and I just want to take it out. No, that one. And you notice it has a style there. That style. No, so I will get the style there, get that style, and I'm going to put it on our style on top here. So remember, it's difficult to read when it's like that. No, so I'm going to open it up, and lahat ng semicolon, that's right. And then we have another one. There's no shortcut. This. And let's find one. Okay. Now, sometimes class you're going to see in CSS important. No? sometimes it's very the CSS can be can remember things are inherited. No, sometimes it's very stubborn. It's very stubborn in inheriting stuff. So you want to tell it, okay, forget the inheritance, just do this. That's where the important what do you call this now, command becomes important. Okay, so um, this one I don't want to touch this. This is how these things make responsive, and now this is the container in that whole thing here. So I don't want it to. I don't want to. Okay, this is the one I want to play with. Itong frame I also don't want to touch this. No? This is the one I want to play with because it will tell you the width and the height. So maybe I want 100% width. Maybe the height I want. Maybe I just want 30 pixels. Oh, that's one 300. Yeah. Okay, so have it. Or maybe you want it smaller. It's not width of 100. Maybe you want a width of 700 pixels. So it will follow. No, so just target this one. Map container. This one is the one in charge of making it 16 by 9. Okay, you divide 16 by 9. That's the percentage. And then we have this one. 9 by 16. And then yeah, so that's the one in charge of making it look what do you call this? It will maintain its aspect, but here you can change it. So that's what I want. Okay, so I like the 100% because it fills up the container. Okay, and it's kind of narrow. So if you notice in the origami, that's what it's going to look. Okay, so that's basically it. No, again, you can add all the stuff that you want. For example, the video you want to um, oh, rotating. Maybe I want to make it rounded. No, border radius. Maybe I want it 20 pixels round. Okay. There. So many, all the CSS stuff that you've learned, now you can apply. Okay, so I'm going to stop here at this particular lesson, and then I'm going to continue with embedding YouTube and Vimeo the next